Hey everyone, Obsessive Prepper AZ. I'm going to do a video on dehydrating corn, or not so much a video on dehydrating corn, but I'm going to show you after my corn is dehydrated in my mixed vegetables what I do with it other than putting it in my mason jars. So, but tonight I'm going to start on it. And then tomorrow night I'll do my mixed vegetables. I'm doing 20 pounds of corn. Normally I only do 10 pounds in my dehydrator. Tonight I'm going to push it. I'm putting 10 pounds on 3 trays. So I'm going to do, 5 pounds on 3 trays. And I've got a 9 tray Excalibur here. So I'm going to push 15 pounds of corn. And then tomorrow night I'll do 10 pounds of mixed vegetables in my other 5-pound bag of my corn. So stay with me. I just wanted to kind of show a video. I wish my daughter Maddie Tatty was here because I'd have her helping me do the corn. She does such a great job, but she's not here tonight, so I have to do it on my own. Darn it. All right, I'll be back with you tomorrow. All right, so I have my helper tonight, Miss Maddie. So she's going to do mixed vegetables, and we figured out that we can do 6 cups. Go ahead, Madeline. 6 cups of mixed vegetables per tray on my Excalibur. So what we're going to do here is I've done my 20 pounds of corn, and so Madeline's doing the mixed vegetables, and we're going to do 10 pounds of mixed vegetables and 10 pounds of corn in my Excalibur. So just want to do a quick video, and then we'll tomorrow night after this is all dehydrated, we'll get back to you and we'll show you how to put them in the Mylar bags and what I do with my FoodSaver and Mylar bags. I'm kind of over redundant on everything I do just because I want everything to be safe. But I'll show you that tomorrow after everything's dehydrated. Just another quick note, when you dehydrate, you do not want to put your dehydrated stuff away in airtight containers for a couple days. You want to make sure that all that moisture is evenly distributed so that you don't have a problem with any kind of moisture at all. Let it finish drying out. So I take about 2 days before I put everything in the jars or the Mylar bags. Alrighty, so we'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay, what I've got here is my dehydrated corn and my dehydrated mixed vegetables. I have already done, I don't know if you can see it here, where I put 15 pounds in, there you go, 15 pounds in my FoodSaver bags already. I've got an additional 15 pounds that I've got in my, my bowl here, and then I've got 10 pounds of mixed vegetables. So this is 2 of those large 5-pound bags of mixed vegetables, and then this is the equivalent of 3 of the 5-pound bags that I've got left in my bowl here. So what I will do is I will take my FoodSaver bags and I will put in 5 cups of the corn. 5 cups will work out to 5 pounds, a cup a pound. And sometimes when you dehydrate corn, you'll come across some of the husks, so I try to get rid of that when I fill up the bags and then dehydrate. That's part of a husk there. Alright, so I've got 5 pounds in here, and then what I will do is in my FoodSaver bags, it will suck all the air out of the bags, but I, again, will always just put an extra oxygen absorber in. I just figure they're cheap. You can buy 100 of them for $10 and even cheaper some places. So I just say, why the heck not? Go ahead, an extra precaution, and it just ensures that all the air is out of my bag. So what I will do is I'll put in my FoodSaver. It sucks all the oxygen out. And then also something while that's going on, I've showed you that I do a lot of stuff in mason jars. And I want you to go through to the next part of my video because I will take you outside. I get people all the time that say, why do you leave them in mason jars, your food in mason jars, put them in Mylar bags. And I'm going to show you I do that. I put them in Mylar bags. I put my food in number 10 cans. So in my next segment, I'm going to take you out and show you what I do other than the mason jars. The reason why I like the mason jars is I will take my stuff and rotate it all the time. So if it's in the mason jars, I use it. I see it and I use it. I think when you have it in the Mylar bags, you have a tendency to out of sight, out of mind it. So what I will do is when my jars are empty, I will get my Mylar bags and I will empty them out, and then that's way I'm always rotating my stuff. Oxygen absorbers. Excellent way to store your oxygen absorbers because you don't have to suck the air out. Your oxygen absorbers do it. In the mason jars, it's just a good way to store your extra ones. That being said, this is my 5 pounds. Now what I will do is with the magic marker, I will write corn and the month and the year that I've dehydrated it and then put it in the bags. So I've got 20 pounds that I've already done. I will not wrap this and I will not put it in Mylar yet. And I'll explain to you why. Because I will leave them out for at least a day, 24 hours. Because what happens, this bag I've done, it's sealed completely. I have no problem with going to the next step. This is apples. The bag is loose. Somewhere there's a hole or something put a hole in my bag. Now it either came that way, I'll do bell peppers, cabbage will puncture the bag sometimes, so I will let them sit out for a little while so that I know that there's no air in my bags. This is cabbage that I've dehydrated. This is sealed. My green beans. Green beans have a tendency to puncture your FoodSaver bags. So you just have to keep them out for a little while. This is an apple bag that's completely sealed. I have no issue with this bag. This bag is my oranges, so I can go ahead and put these away. So I just wanted to show you that there are several things that I don't just put in mason jars, that I will take and move to the next step with it. So that being said, what I will do now is with my corn, I will take plastic wrap. I buy the big rolls of it. It's cheapest to do it this way. And then what I will do is fold all my edges in. So I will take my plastic wrap, get rid of all the sharp edges, takes a couple spins around. These rolls are 3,000 square feet, super cheap to deal with, and you're just making sure that all your edges at that point are not going to puncture your Mylar bags. Now people put their frozen, your dry dehydrated vegetables in your Mylar bags, just as is with an oxygen absorber. I do not like to do that because by doing that, it's just one single step in. It's kind of like a holster, you know, 2-step holster, 3-step holster. It's basically the same thing. So once I've got it wrapped with the plastic wrap, then I will stick it in my Mylar bags. For sake's purposes, I don't want to sit here and fiddle with it, but you can fit 2 of these pouches in this Mylar bag. I'm not going to do it right now because I just don't want to take the time on the video. I think you guys all get the hint. I will also put another oxygen absorber in the bag. Again, I'm over redundant with what I do. Now on the Mylar bags, the FoodSaver, typically my model will not suck all the air out. Now there are people that have got the higher dollar models that suck all the air out. I don't want to spend the money on that at this point. I've got so much other things. Like I said, I just bought a Berkey water filter. There's other things I want to put money into. So I deal with this. I've already sealed it in my FoodSaver bags with oxygen absorbers. I've got an oxygen absorber in this. I think I'm pretty okay with not worrying about anything happening to this. So now, let's say you've got traveling or you've got to get up and go and it's sitting there writing. If you just put your food in and this is rubbing up against another bag or something, you can puncture the hole in it. So I'm pretty sure that I'm safe with doing it the way I do it. And I figure if you spend all the money on dehydrating your food and putting it in FoodSaver bags and in Mylar bags and storing it. You've spent so much money. Why not take the extra step? Waste an oxygen absorber, use your plastic wrap, and make sure that you do it right. So now I'm done with all of this. I'm going to take you out and I'm going to show you what I do with all my Mylar bags once I've sealed them. So here's my Mylar bags, and these are some vegetables that I did in February or March of this last year of 2012. But I wanted to show you what I do with my mixed vegetables after in my corn and stuff once I get done with it. There's been question about why do I only put stuff in mason jars. I just wanted to show everybody that I don't just mason jar everything. So this is corn and mixed vegetables. And like I said, after I get done, I just put the date on them, what it is. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. And then the date of what I've got in the bag. So not only do I put them in Rubbermaid containers like that, I'm over redundant. I don't buy the clear containers. I like to have the dark ones. Even though they're in the Mylar bags, I just think it's better for storage, period. So then on top of the Rubbermaid boxes and put them in Mylar bags, I put my dehydrated food in number 10 cans also. So then I've got in these cans here, I've got dehydrated corn that I've got. Basically, I've got 7 bags of corn in each can. So that's 7 pounds of corn. Then I've got my green beans that I've got, my green peas, and then whole baby carrots that I have dehydrated. I've got broccoli that I've done, southwestern corn. That's your corn that's got your black beans and your bell peppers in them. And then, you know, this you would need a can opener to open up, but it's just another thing that I do. And then on top of just doing my own dehydrated stuff, I also buy dehydrated. So from Honeyville, August, you know, whoever you want to buy it from. That way I ensure that if for some reason my stuff goes bad or their stuff goes bad, I'm just covered in all different angles. So I've got some corn here. See if I can get down on the right level. I've got carrots, mixed vegetables, zucchini, green onions, your dehydrated onions, bell peppers, that's my bell peppers, celery, peas, tomato powder, and then I also have like things like sweet potatoes, and I'm not even going to get into my cans of like fruit and stuff. All I'm doing right now is dehydrated vegetables in cans, just to show everybody that I don't just put everything in mason jars. I've gotten so many responses from people that, you can't put everything in mason jars because what if they break or one thing or another. I don't. I have several different ways that I do things. These are all potato flakes, shreds, potato gems. So like I said, I do a little bit of everything. And I'm very redundant, over redundant of what I do, but I just like the safety of knowing that I don't have an issue, or never going to have an issue of any one thing going bad and then just being without. So these boxes down below were other things, and I'll get in on another video of that. But I've done dehydrating yams, cabbage, peas. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm so sorry that it was lengthy, but I just kind of wanted to show everybody that's not just any one thing that I do. So have a blessed night, and thank you very much.